Hello and welcome everyone. Welcome to another crystal reading style. As you join, feel free to share this out and invite your friends. And this show is all about readings using the tarot of gemstones and crystals. So everyone willing to have a reading, feel free to type it into the chat. I have 3 options available. One of them is with 1 card for general reading, which is free for everyone. And the other 2 types with 3 or 4 cards, feel free to support me by tipping through PayPal, and I will make one of the 2 more advanced readings for you. 3 cards is for past, present, and future, and 4 cards is split into 2 categories. One is for situation that you might find yourself in, and the other one is for a relationship, whether it is a love relationship, a business partnership, or just a friendship. So feel free to type into the chat if you would like a card pulled out for you from the deck. You can type into the chat 1 card, 3 cards, 4 cards, or the color for the respective reading, as you can see in the description on my right. So first, I'm going to pull 1 card as a general reading for everyone who is watching. And in the meantime, feel free to type into the chat if you would like to have a reading. And we are going to interpret the meaning of the card and of the crystal shown into the card. So let's see what we have for everyone. The Snowflake Obsidian is the general card for everyone. So let's see its meaning. When we rise to spiritual heights that are too high, the Snowflake Obsidian will help us find our way down. It confronts us with the truth and shows our true inner self and our shadow aspects. Hi Jean, thank you for watching. I'm fine, and how are you? Snowflake Obsidian identifies and purifies the emotions and brings us to reality. The tarot interpretation of this general card is control by others, injury, materialism, dependence, lack of success, arrogance, moodiness, immortality, lies, difficulties, going against our better knowledge, egotism, and bad influences, denial of the shadow aspect. And as opposed to other cards in this deck, this card has a light aspect, and this is liberation, spiritual perception, overcoming fear, of freeing oneself from bonds. Snowflake Obsidian is a good crystal that if you use in meditation, you can find answers to your questions. So feel free to type into the chat if you would like a card pulled out for you. And let me know also if this card resonated with you. So this was the general draw for everyone who is watching now. And I haven't set a schedule yet for this show. So I am streaming multiple times a day. Okay, Jean, I will pull a card out for you right now. Let's see. So for Eugene, we have the tiger's eye, hi Isabel, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Feel free to share this out. And if you would like a card pulled out for you, feel free to type into the chat. Welcome, welcome. So let's see the card for Jean. The tiger eye. The tiger's eye teaches us to tolerate different points of view, making it possible for us to see unity. It strengthens our inner eye, increases powers of concentration, and makes us more flexible. In the process, we attract people and things which are important for our development. The tarot interpretation of this card is realization of plans, security, successful, wealth, family, safe, secure home, and fulfilled relationships. The shadow aspect of this card is loss, meanness, risk, gambling instinct, unfavorable prospects, and robbery. Tiger's Eye is a good protective stone when you are traveling, and it works on our third chakra, on our solar plexus. So this card was for you, Jean. Feel free to type into the chat if it resonated with you. And now let's move on to Isabel. Let's see what the cards have in store for you. So for you, Isabel, we have the spinal or spinal. This crystal stimulates the faculty of imagination, creativity, and willpower. We learn to accept ourselves as we are and dare to tackle new challenges. Working with this crystal, we will become more knowing and purposeful. The tarot interpretation of this card is cleverness, conscientiousness, learning, beginning, skill, success, ability, taking care of your own destiny. And shadow aspects of this card are shoddy work, lack of interest, dishonesty, dissipation, usury, and vanity. So this card was for you, Isabel. Let me know in the chat if this card resonated with you. If anyone else would like a card, feel free to type into the chat. I am glad to hear that, Jean. I'm glad to hear that the card resonated with you. And now I'm going to pull out 3 cards for all of us here to look at the past, present, and future of the current situation in the world and see if anything resonates with you. As there is a lot going on in the world. So the first card is for the past, the second card is for the present, and the third card is for the future. So let's see which are the cards. Okay, I'm happy to hear that the card resonated with you as well, Isabel. So let's see. The first card for the past is Moonstone. And full moon was in the past, right? Hematite is for the present. A healing crystal. And purpurite is for the future. Now let's have a look at their meaning. So first we will go for the past, the Moonstone. The Moonstone has a very calming and balancing effect, making us more conscious of our feelings. It shows our feminine, passive, dreamy side, which is often neglected. Our intuition benefits from this stone. The tarot interpretation of this card, the Moonstone, is dreams, change, feeling, passion, night, sleep, calming, and fantasy. It can also mean hidden problems, dreams, feelings or information rising up from the unconscious mind into the conscious mind. Exploring hidden fears. And the shadow aspects of Moonstone card are weak will, chaos, fear, disappointment, betrayal. falling for deceptions, and susceptibility to addiction. So this was for the past. Now let's see for the present. Moonstone is also good for females, especially during pregnancy, as it keeps the pain away, the pain involved with pregnancy and giving birth. Now let's move on to the present moment with hematite. Hematite strengthens the intellect and provides emotional, mental, and spiritual cleansing. In the process, it awakens our empathy for the environment and all living things. It boosts our drive and willpower, thereby supporting us in carrying out our plans. Tarot interpretation of the hematite card is willpower, wisdom, willingness to take risks, good news, opportunity, strength, and helpfulness. May also mean person who is a superior and mature personality. The shadow aspects of hematite are pride, fanaticism, intolerance, and despotic nature. Hematite is also known as the shamanic stone and is used to extract any disease from the body, and carrying a hematite with you throughout the day helps you maintain a good immune system, a good and balanced immune system. Now let's see what the future perspective is with purpurite, the Emperor. Let's see. Purpurite intensifies the visualization of new plans and provides the resolution required to put them into action. It promotes spiritual development and imparts clear and lucid thoughts, bringing more order to the mind. The tarot interpretation of this card is father, masculinity, energy, control of one's thoughts, responsibility, order, and clarity. May also mean realization of goals, putting life in order, the solution of material problems. And the shadow aspects of the purpurite card are weakness, profit-oriented attitude, hesitation, and immaturity. or power for power's sake. Interesting reading. And I feel that it resonated with the current situation. Especially for the present moment. Well, to answer your question, Jean, I guess that from all the shadow aspects that go with the cards, you should search for the answer within yourself. Which one of the shadow aspects more resonates with you, as everyone is different and the shadow aspects provide only a general aspect of what they could mean. And because each of us is different, and each one of us life's situation is different, we may interpret one card in one way or another. So please let me know if that answered your question. But I do feel that the positive aspects of these three cards resonate with the current global situation. So thank you very much for your question. I answered to the best of my ability. And I guess that is all for now. I will be back tomorrow with some more readings. And don't forget that in the morning I have the morning show where I go through the crystal message for the day, as well as the numerology, the general numerology for the day. So feel free to join me in the morning for the morning show. You can find a countdown on my website, which you can find in the description of each one of my shows, so that you can watch wherever you are in the world. And if you would like to support me, feel free to PayPal me. You have the link right here to my right. Yes, yes, indeed, Jean, and thank you very much. Yes, indeed, if the shadow aspect resonates more with us in the current situation than the positive aspects of the cards, then we need to go inside and work on those aspects, definitely. So thank you everyone for watching, and I will see you again tomorrow. Have a good day, evening, or night, wherever you are in the world.